The May Queen, accept your fate with no resistance.
Mato Anomalies is a turn-based RPG set in a neo-futuristic rendition of old Shanghai. Players take control of the twin heroes Du and Graham, who investigate anomalies and battle demonic abominations. They must work together with odd allies to unearth dark secrets and corrupt organizations. The game contains a band of foes, where the adversary becomes your buddy, and a unique battle technique is required to prevail. The game provides a hard and unique experience with shared health, a gear matrix, and a dual talent structure.
That can kill the past.
Enter the Gungeon is a dungeon crawler game that blends bullet hell, looting, and shooting. Players take control of a group of outcasts on a mission to seek personal redemption by collecting the mythical Gungeon, a weapon capable of erasing their past. They progress through difficult floors populated by hazardous foes and bosses. The Gungeon is a constantly developing fortress with procedurally created rooms, but players must exercise caution as the complexity grows and new challenges emerge. Each character has distinct powers and backgrounds, and they must take bold chances to survive.
And so it began.
Kingdom Rush Origins is the third installment in the famous tower defense game, taking players back to the beginning of the tale. Players command an elf army to defend mystical areas from perils such as sea serpents, malevolent sorcerers, and Knoll tribe members. The game includes new towers, heroes, and spells, as well as additional material and features. Players may discover the enchanted realm of Kingdom Rush, earn 8 specialized tower upgrades, battle 45 new enemies, and command 16 legendary heroes. The game has over 80 achievements and 3 difficulty settings. Ashen is an open-world co-op action RPG about a wanderer searching for a home. Players only interact with other players on rare occasions, similar to Journey's passive multiplayer. The game features stamina-based fighting with a unique twist. The dynamic universe is harsh and nasty, and players must adapt to live. Danger lurks around every corner, and players must understand the area and its people in order to defeat dangers. Crafting skills are essential, and players can find survivors and welcome them to their town.
Just how I like it.
Rad, a young child who spends too much time playing video games, discovers himself in his old console, Dusty, and sets out on a mission to preserve a rotting jungle world from corruption. The game includes a range of weaponry such as the Bolt Blaster and Phoenix Cannon. Dusty, who fixes flaws in the running game world, is the only one who can enter the Pixelverse, a perilous space-time breaking location. Classic Easter eggs and new additions such as 2-player couch co-op. Battle mode, new characters, powers, minigames, overworld, stages, and mysteries are all included. Fables is a role-playing game that takes place in Bulgaria, a small but rich continent where insects pursue gold and immortality. There are 7 chapters in the game, as well as turn-based combat and distinctive places such as the Ant Kingdom, Snakemouth Dean, Golden Hills, the Lost Sands, and the Bee Kingdom. To improve their strikes, players can employ action instructions and a cooking mechanism. There is also a tattle system for team interaction, as well as around 30 side quests and 15 alternative bosses. Temtem is an immersive multiplayer game in which players acquire and train animals from the airborne archipelago. They go on exciting expeditions, collecting unusual species and engaging in combat with other trainers. The game has a compelling story campaign, a dynamic online environment, cooperative adventure, unique housing, and customization choices. Players may work together with companions to complete tasks, capture new Temtem, and face off against powerful Temtem leaders. They may also personalize their homes and select from a selection of cosmetic choices. The Pathless is a gripping narrative of an excellent archer, the hunter and their eagle friend as they travel through a strange forest. The hunter's objective is to dispel the spell of darkness, by using their extraordinary archery abilities to discharge arrows while moving. The woodland provides a visually magnificent setting for adventure, along with ancient ruins and challenging riddles. However, the forest is also under risk from corrupted spirits that endanger the globe. The hunter must utilize their abilities to battle these malicious monsters and preserving the world's equilibrium. Solar Ash is a fast-paced action game set in a bizarre dreamscape filled with ancient civilization ruins. The game follows Rai, a void runner, as she battles horrific monsters, grinds rails, grapples to dizzying heights, and defeats massive enemies. The game is a highly styled action-adventure in which players must traverse across the vacuum in order to preserve their planet and learn the secrets of the Starseed and Echo. Hyper Light Drifter's designers have built an award-winning game that provides a unique and exhilarating experience. The game combines platformer action and tower defense tactics, allowing players to guide a team of ruin hunters on a mission to preserve their community from ruin. The ruin hunters must travel over enormous landscapes teeming with ancient ruins, hidden mysteries, and foes. To increase their chances of success, they must hire a broad cast of people with distinct skills and characteristics. The ultimate weapon, the Aegis, can be employed in combat to swing the balance in favor of the ruin hunters. However, gaining the Aegis is difficult, as players must solve puzzles, fight bosses, and discover the mysteries of the ancient planet. Tales of Iron is an intriguing hand-drawn RPG adventure that takes place in a war-torn land. This intriguing game allows players to master the art of deadly fighting by customizing their attack methods and forging alliances with diverse friends. To face the varied difficulties that await them, players must modify their battle methods and engage in profitable side tasks to collect cash. Furthermore, the game gives an immersive experience by including crafting recipes, a diverse selection of weapons and armor, and frequent updates that include new objectives.
Drive back the vile pawn scum.
The Entropy Centre is a puzzle adventure game that defies time, allowing players to control items in reverse and conquer challenges. Players must solve puzzles to reach the center of a massive space station circling Earth, where humanity's final chance rests. As the Earth approaches an extinction-level disaster, players are left alone as the only survivors. The fate of the Entropy Centre is hidden inside its depths, and players must discover the truth about its impending collapse and the end of the world. Carto, a little girl lost from her granny after a storm, utilizes her mapping talents to cross new territory and assist an odd bunch. She wants to see her family again. Rearranging map parts reveals new pathways, complicated riddles, and story moments. Carto will travel across mysterious locations, absorbing herself in their traditions and making friendships with new friends. A novel puzzle concept, a 5 to 7 hour trip, lively characters, hand-drawn artwork, and an enthralling soundtrack with over 30 original compositions are among the highlights.
Be a part of the
Rogue Legacy is a lineage-based game in which players gain new classes and skills to build a diversified lineage of heroes. Each heir has distinct characteristics, such as physical or mental ailments, which give complexity and diversity to the gameplay. The challenge of the game puts talents and reflexes to the test, and each death is a learning experience. Gold may be spent to enhance the mansion, allowing you to access additional rooms and powers. The addicting nature of the game, as well as the rewarding advancement system, make it a unique and compelling experience for players of all skill levels. Concord, the Guardian of the Grove, is entrusted with bringing a split society together to confront the invading rot and rebuild their home. With the help of pals Elderberry, Rana, and Fuji, they must overcome obstacles and persuade locals to join the restoration effort. They must defend their pals, acquire resources, and promote community collaboration. By directing Concord, players may gain community trust by providing aid and getting support in return. The game invites players to admire nature's beauty, grow gardens and libraries, and interact with endearing characters. This cinematic puzzle platformer has 3 playable characters and leads them through a hauntingly gorgeous pixel art universe. The plot focuses around a knight investigating a decaying castle, a youngster discovering the history of an unsettling abode, and a traveler seeking answers. Players must explore a collapsing terrain, hack down foes, and avoid lethal traps. The game is intended to provide an emotional experience lasting 3 to 5 hours, making it ideal for a single sitting. Players may explore every nook and corner to discover hidden tunnels and collectibles. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome!